Hey guys, it's MrCrayfish and welcome back to my Redstone tutorials. In this tutorial today, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build this pig cooker. Now, this contraption is really awesome, not only because it's easy to breed the pigs, you actually get the cooked pork chop back. Instead of having to take the raw pork chop to a furnace to cook it, this machine will do it all for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to head up to the top here, and you're going to need some carrots to breed your pigs. We're going to press this button here, and this is going to allow you to right click all the pigs inside this chamber at the top here. So just hold your right click button down, and then eventually you'll get all the pigs and breed them all. It looks like we've got them all now, so we're going to press the button and scoop up the water again. If we head down here again, you'll notice that we've got baby pigs in the left and the right chambers here. Now, right now we can't cook them because they're babies, but once they actually grow up, we'll be able to do them, so let's wait for them to grow up. As you can see, they've grown up now, and what we're going to do is simply press this button here, so press to cook. And those adult pigs are going to burn, and then once they have died, their drops are going to land in this chest here. So if we open up this chest now, as you can see, we have now got cooked pork chop running into this chest here. Ignore this raw pork chop, that was a little glitch from before. But we got our cooked pork chop, and we can go ahead, we don't have to put it in a furnace or anything, we can eat it straight out of the box, literally. So I'm going to show you guys how you can build this now. So the materials that you're going to need is 2 redstone dust, 7 redstone repeaters, 3 dispensers, 4 hoppers, 1 sticky piston, 1 block of redstone, 1 chest, 2 stone buttons, 2 wooden trapdoors, 8 ladders, 2 buckets of lava, 1 bucket of water, 2 slabs of your choice, and 64 blocks of your choice. So the first thing that we're going to do is get our chest. You want to place that down, then behind it we're going to place 2 hoppers going towards the back, so crouch, then right click, so one going into the chest there, then the other one going into this hopper here. To the right and the left of the hopper at the back here, we're going to have hoppers going into it. Then on top of these hoppers, we're going to get our slabs of choice, place them on top, so again make sure you're crouching. On top of this hopper at the front here, we're going to place one of our blocks of choice, then place the button on the front. Behind this, we're going to place a sticky piston facing towards the back, then place your block of redstone in front of it. Now lean up against this block of redstone and face towards the back. To the left and the right, we're going to place a block. Then on top of that, we're going to place a piece of redstone dust. And then also in the front here, we're going to place a block, but on this one, we're going to get our redstone repeaters and place that down and set that to a 4 tick delay. We're going to lead that into a block, so right click the front of the repeater here while holding crouch, and you can place a block in front of it. We're going to place a block to the right and the left of this block on the ground, then do exactly the same, but we're going to have a repeater going this way coming out of this block, then a repeater facing that way, and then set both of them to a 4 tick delay. Again, lead them into a block, so crouch, right click the front of them. Then this time we're going to head back to the front, so place it on the ground going towards the front, and then a redstone repeater on a 4 tick delay facing towards the front, and again lead them into a block, so shift or crouch and right click the front of the repeaters, then place another block on the ground here, and then your remaining 2 repeaters. Now you don't have to set these to a 4 tick delay, just their default when you place them, and again lead them into a block. I'm sure you get the gist of this now. Now we're going to get our dispensers, and what we're going to do is place one on top of this block here facing towards the center, then the other one on this block here. We're going to place a block on top of the sticky piston here and one on top of the redstone block, and then on top of this block here, which is on top of the redstone block, place your dispenser facing towards the front. Now get your blocks and place one on top of each of these dispensers, so one here, and one here. On the top half of these 2 blocks on the left and the right, we're going to place our trapdoor and make sure it's in this kind of in this top position. Make sure it's not on the bottom down there. Now at the front here, we're going to create a 3 high pillar on top of this block that the redstone button is on. So 1, 2, 3. Then place a block on top of these trapdoors. So just crouch, then right click. Now come back down to the bottom here, and we need to enclose this area here. Now I didn't include this on the materials list, but it's good to have glass here so you can actually see that the animals have grown. So I'm going to place one here and one there, and then just place a normal block on top there. We're going to do the same on the other side, and then 2 glass there. We're going to come around the back here, place one next to that redstone block, then 2 on top, next to the redstone block, and again 2 on top. So now we've enclosed them, what we're going to do is get our remaining button. Actually, let's get our ladders out. And what you want to do is place them on the side here. So you would have 1, 2, 3, and then place another block under here, 4. On top here, we're going to place a button on top of this block, which is above the dispenser there. We're going to come to the right side and do the same with the ladders. So 1, 2, crouch for that one, and 4. And now finally, we need to place our lava buckets inside. So on these 2 dispensers on the right and the left here, place a bucket of lava in each of them. And then for the remaining one here, place your bucket of water. Then if we simply press this button here, you'll notice that the lava will toggle on and then off for a second there. And we should be good to go. Now at that point in the tutorial where I'm going to teach you guys how this works. Now obviously we don't have any pigs in here at the moment, but I should be able to explain how this works nonetheless. So what happens is when we start breeding the pigs in here, pigs are actually 1 block high. So adding this extra trapdoor here will make sure that the grown pigs stay in this area. But what happens when you actually breed the pigs is the baby pigs are actually smaller than 1 block high, so they will actually get pushed to the left and the right here into these 2 chambers. Now baby pigs are only half a block high, so when they're standing on top of this half slab here, they're not actually going into this block above it where the lava actually dispenses out. Now they will only burn if they're actually an adult, because once they grow up from little pigs, or should I say piglets, that's the real word, their hitbox will basically be in this block above it. So when you actually do press the button here, the lava will start to burn them, and then they will drop their pork and it will all go into this chest here. When you press this button here, all this simply does is it extends that piston at the back here, powering this 2 redstone. So this redstone goes into this block here and then simply powers this dispenser. We also got a signal coming out this way, so we need to trigger this 2 times. So we trigger it once this way, then the signal comes around here and then triggers it a second time. So that's how the lava works. So it goes on for a bit, then comes, or then gets scooped up again. Now let's go ahead and let's fill this up. So I'm going to put some pigs into this chamber at the top here, but if you're in survival, you're going to have to find a way to get some pigs into here. It shouldn't be too difficult. So let's fill that up with some pigs. And let's also add in some baby pigs simply just by right clicking the pigs already in here. Now if we press this button, it's not going to burn those baby pigs. As I said, they're only half a block high. And as you can see, we've got some adult ones in this chamber here now. So we're going to go ahead and press this button. As you can see, only the adult ones are getting burnt. And then after they've burnt, they will drop their cooked pork. Woo! There we go, guys. So that is going to end off this redstone tutorial today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm sorry that it's been quite some time since I posted my last tutorial. They should be coming out more regularly. I've got a lot of ideas in the bag right now. It's just a matter of coming up with a design for them. But if you enjoyed this tutorial today, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any ideas for redstone tutorials, let me know down in the comments below, and subscribe if you want to keep up to date with my new ones. And I will see you guys later. Bye bye!